Hey everyone, it's the final round, and my name is Jordan. And we had a weird first game with the Chiefs and the Lions. A lot of people were expecting fireworks with two really good offenses, but instead, both teams looked kind of rusty, and the Lions squeaked out the win. The majority of players went under. Guys like Sky Moore, who had a lot of offseason hype, didn't even get a catch. So hopefully the rest of week one games we get a little bit more action. So the images you'll see on my screen are going to be from an app called Outlier. There will be a link in the description. You can get 7 days free. It is a data app that helps you to make decisions on money lines and player props and all kinds of stuff like that, giving you insights. And so this episode will be powered by Outlier. So my first pick, I went into the Outlier app, and this was like one of the first things to pop up, and it looked like a really good play. It's Geno Smith over 14.5 rushing yards. He's gone over this 10 out of the last 11 games, and he'll be facing the Rams, which is a bottom 5 defense in the NFL. So I know he's going to be passing the ball all over the place, but he does like to take off and run whenever he sees an opening. So with him getting that 10 out of the last 11 games, pretty encouraging at that 14.5 mark. And the second pick is going to be one of my guys from the Cleveland Browns. Yes, I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. I've been depressed my entire life. I'm picking Donovan Peoples-Jones over 35.5 receiving yards. Now, Outlier gave an insight that he has gone over this mark 9 out of the last 11 games as an underdog. And also last season against the Bengals, first game he got 81 yards against them. That was with Jacoby Brissett as the quarterback. And then Deshaun Watson took over as quarterback, and Peoples-Jones got 114 yards against the Bengals. So he'll be going up against the Bengals, who Pro Football Focus has their secondary ranked at 15th, and they have them at a top 10 rank last season, so they've kind of fallen off a little bit according to PFF. So Amari Cooper will be getting the majority of the attention. Peoples-Jones is that next guy up. He is a big play threat, likes to catch passes down the field. He could break this 35.5 receiving yards in one catch. And if you could, please like the video, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You can say anything and press submit, and it tells YouTube to get that out there to more people. And I also want to help out some of my friends, and they want to help out you. They have a channel called DBD Fantasy Podcast, Death by Dynasty. These guys, they do a podcast for fantasy football dynasty, and it'll help you if you just have a redraft team. So they've been paying attention to all the offseason moves, all the new rookies, and what's been going on because they do a dynasty league. And they have their whole channel based around it. One of them from the podcast, Ty, he would like to give 3 of his own picks, and hopefully he can help you guys make some money.
All right, what up? Final round, Death by Dynasty, DBD Ty here. I got 3 picks for you today. We got Jamar Chase over 76.5 receiving yards. He hit that 6 out of the last 7 regular season games. Joe Burrow's playing. They're going to ball out. I think that they're going to want to push the tempo against Cleveland. They're going to want to throw a lot. I don't see a way this doesn't hit. Next up, we're going Jordan Addison, the Rook, over 38.5 receiving yards. I think he's going to have a Garrett Wilson-like start to the season like Garrett Wilson did last year, if not even better. The focus is going to be on JJ. Jordan Addison's skill is unreal. His route running, his hands, everything. He checks all the boxes. I think he hits this maybe in the first half. And last, I'm going to go Nick Chubb over 76.5 rushing yards. He hit that 13 out of 17 games last year. He's a beast. He's the only back there at this point, really. He has no competition. And I really think Cleveland, if they want to compete with Cincinnati, and I do think that this is going to be a close game, they're going to want to try and control the tempo by really pounding the rock with Nick Chubb. So give me the over on Nick Chubb over 76.5. Shout out, it's the final round. See y'all next week.
And before I get into my last pick, I want to shout out my partner ParlayPlay. Use promo code FinalRound11. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. They are a player prop app that will do a 7-man up to 75 times your money. They also will let you slide the line once a day on a player. and they also do 2-man insured plays, which is pretty cool. A lot of player prop apps don't allow that. So check them out. That's ParlayPlay. A link will be in the description. And my final pick will be Brian Robinson of the Washington Commanders. Still sounds weird to say Washington Commanders as a Cleveland Guardians fan, but I like him over 57.5 rushing yards. So he has gone over this 5 straight games with an average of 87 yards a game over the last 5 games that he played. He'll be going up against the Cardinals, who might be the worst team in the NFL right now. Their starting quarterback is going to be Josh Dobbs that the Cleveland Browns traded to the Cardinals. So Josh Dobbs hasn't even really been in the Cardinals system for that long. Their defense is not very good. The Commanders, all they really have to do is just get a lead and just run the ball, and they should win this game pretty easily. And that's where Brian Robinson comes in. His line has actually moved on sportsbooks up to 60.5, but on Prizepicks it's still at 57.5, and you can get that discount. So a lot of people are taking the over on Brian Robinson of the Washington Commanders. So those are 6 picks for you all. If you like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. It's not a premium or anything. You just hop on in and there's conversation going on about all kinds of sports. WNBA, baseball, more football, college football, Korean baseball, just pretty much anything you can think of. There's talk going on, and the community keeps growing, and it's a great community. I also don't charge for any of this or the information I dig up. If you do well with it and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and Venmo in the description. You can donate back to the channel, and thank you to the people who do donate. If you're new here and you're still watching, this is normally the part of the video where I just kind of talk. And yeah, that Chiefs game and Lions game was tough to watch. I know I picked Jared Goff to go under passing yards, which that hit. That was the only one that hit out of my picks, but that luckily hit. If the Chiefs punt and they don't go for it on 4th and 25, Jared Goff probably goes over on that. The Chiefs offense just looked really bad. I have Sky Moore on my fantasy team, and he just got 1 carry for 4 yards. Patrick Mahomes did miss him on 1 play, just overthrew him a little bit, which might have been a really big chunk, maybe 30 plus yard catch. But Chiefs looked really bad. So I'm hoping that was just kind of a first game jitters, but it should be a fun first week of football. If you guys have any other picks that you like, you can put it in the comment section, or you can hop in the Discord and throw them in there and help each other out. I'm doing my best to try to find good plays for you guys. That first game was just pretty bad. So good luck to you all. God bless you. It's the final round. My name is Jordan, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.